It's been a pretty sedate session if you were to just take a look at how we actually closed for the day. Absolutely flat, just clinging on to that 15,300 mark. And similar can be said about the breadth of the market as well. Just favoring or rather closing in neck and neck in even Steven when it comes to both the advances as well as the declines. But that wasn't quite how the story actually played out, because we started off with a big bang, about 15,400, which again is a fresh high for the index. And you had a great market breadth as well in favor of the advances, but we didn't quite stay put at that mark. Mid-afternoon, you had the markets grind down. We were down about almost 0.5% at one point in time, and then finally in the last lap of today's trading session we recovered the lost ground, but only managed to cover our losses and closed in flat for ourselves. So where did the strength really come in from? Today from the word go, it's really been a metals day. So be it a Jindal Steel, JSW Steel, a Hindalco, Tata Steel, these have been big movers in today's trading session, as was the case with Power as well, which did its bit. So quite a bit of sectoral churn in that sense playing out, because you typically don't see power as a sector really move up. So today was the day for a power grid to hold up 6%. You had a Torrent Power, Tata Power. These were all names which are climbing up the charts in today's session. Also the CLSA upgrade coming in for ONGC augured well in the sentiment. The stock held out by about almost 6%. You also had names like a Reliance Industries, that's where the blue chip support really came in from, and a Kotak Bank as well. Reliance in fact has managed to claw back above that 2050 per share mark as well. 2066 thereabout is where it shut shop on the Reliance Futures. On the losing side though, today banks took a breather, but also remember banks have really been aiding and pushing the rally forward, so slight bit of profit taking is something that comes with it. ICICI Bank was down 2%. Axis was down roughly about 2%. Nestle ahead of its numbers today was down about 1.5%. There was Ayesha, Tata Motors, all these big boys which have been running fast and hard the last couple of trading sessions. They were the ones which took a pause. From within the broader universe, it was Idea which was down 3%. Nokri, erstwhile Info Edge, that was down about 7.5% today. Godrej Consumer Products as well was a loser. Z fell by about 2.7%, and then there was Siemens as well, which lost about 2.5% or so. With today, of course, we officially call it curtains down on the Q3 earnings season. Today, you're going to have numbers from Nestle and Varun Beverages. That was the last of the Q3 reportage. And from tomorrow, the market is now going to grapple with finding cues. We'll keep a close eye on how inflation, of course, heads. What is the update really coming in terms of a disinvestment from the government stable, and then of course what are the indicators really coming in from what the FII buying is looking like. For now, of course, it's been extremely supportive. They've been net buyers by a large sizable amount in this month, that's month to date, the month of February. So those are the trends that the market is going to get back its focus on.